everybody, I'm grateful to show up as usual to continue talking about the story. Things fall apart. Last time was about chapter 1, but this time is gonna be chapter 2. I'm gonna talk about chapter 2 in details, trying to explain and show you the importance of the one night as I was sitting on his bed, he heard the beat of drum and the voice of the town crier. One time or one night, Akonko was sitting, relaxing. كان Akonko جالس and on his bed. He heard the beat of drum. He heard something strange. The beat of drum. أصوات الطبول أو الطبل. And the voice of crier. صوت المنادي. يعني that was used when there is something important. At that time, when they have any important issue, so there is someone who calls a town crier. So the town crier should beat a drum. When the town crier beat the drum, every man should come to the marketplace and know what is going on. The messenger summons every man in a movie to gather at the marketplace the next morning. Okonko wonders whether the emergency concerns war with a neighboring clan. So the messenger summons means calls. Can be nadi. Al-munadi be nadi. The messenger calls every man. يعني بيدعو كل الرجال in Ethiopia to gather, to come. Where? They have a special place, specific place for gathering, which is the marketplace. So this should be when in the next morning. Okonko wonders whether the emergency concerns war with neighboring clan. So Okonko was thinking about the issue. Should it be a war with neighboring clan or whatever? So war doesn't frighten Okonko because he knows that it used to frighten his father. Okonko was one of the strongest men at that time, or at the in the movie. Yeah? So that's why he's not usually frightened of. He was not usually frightened of war because his father at that time was coward. That he used to be afraid of the war. Movian's most recent war, for example, Okonko brought home 5 human heads. And when we go back to the Movian's last 5 wars, we can find that Okonko brought home 5 heads. Means in every war, he bring the head of the leader of that clan. This thing resembles his strength. يعني هذا يدل على قوة هذا الرجل Okonko. The next morning, Okonko joined the men in the marketplace to hear the important message. When morning came, so Okonko went to the market to know what's going on, to know the important message. فات راح السوق عشان يعرف الأخبار شنو. A powerful orator shouted. A powerful orator shouted a welcome to them by greeting them in all 4 directions while punching his hand into the air. The assembled men shouted in response. For example, at that time he was calling, saying something, and they say, it was like saying "Emufi Kweno." Then all assembled men said, "Yeah, Emufi Kweno, yeah." كأنه بيذكر تعظيم سلام لإموفيا كل الناس بيقولوا نعم. A powerful orator. Orator means speaker, a powerful speaker. Shouted. بدأ يتحدث بصوت عالي. First of all, he said to them, welcome. He looked to 4 directions, east, west, north, and south, and greeted them and welcomed them. And after that, he started. After silence returns, he angrily tells the crowd that an Ethiopian woman has been killed in Mabino while she was attending the market. That was the news. الخبر, a woman was killed. A woman from a Ethiopian clan was killed while she was where in Mabino, the neighboring clan. She went for what? For the purpose of getting something from the market. Then, Ethiopian power in war and magic is feared by the neighbors, who know that Ethiopia will not go to the war without first trying to negotiate a peaceful settlement and seeking the acceptance of war by its oracle. And at the same time, the neighboring clan knows that Ethiopia doesn't go to war immediately, directly. So first of all, they should ask for negotiation to know the reasons that led those people killed the women. And after that, also if they decide to go to war, or if they don't get any reason and they would like to go to war, they wouldn't go until they go to their what oracle or to their leader or aliha tabahu, and then they take permission. Everyone knows that a war with Mabino would be just a war. So the clan sent Okonko as their messenger to negotiate with Mabino. He returned 2 days later with a young man and virgin offered by Mabino. So so they decided to go for negotiation, and they sent Okonko for that issue. أرسل أوكونكو إنه يروح يعمل negotiation أو يتفاوض مع القبيلة اللي قتلوا الامرأة من قبيلة أوكونكو. So he returned 2 days later with what? With a young man and a virgin offered by Mabino. A virgin means non-married woman. when Okonko went there and they talked together, negotiated with the leaders of other clan, so they decided to what? To replace the killed woman with another girl, or with a virgin girl, non-married girl. So this girl should be given to the husband of the woman who was killed by that clan. And the boy or the young man should be given to the clan as all, okay, to the whole clan. The leaders of Amufia decided that the girl should live with the man whose wife was killed, and that the young man named Iconfina belongs to the clan. Leaders decided that الجirl البنت اللي جابها مع أوكونكو من القبيلة هذه should be given to the husband of killed woman. يعني الامرأة اللي تم قتلها في القبيلة يعوضوا زوجها بالبنت هذه. أما البوي هو بيكون هبة للقبيلة كلها which he decided. So they asked Okonko to take 14-year-old Ikonfina into his home while the clan decides what to do with him. فبعد ما أكونكو رجع with a virgin and a boy, so after they decided that the girl should be given to the husband of killed woman, the boy, they decided the boy should stay with Okonko in his house while they decide what to do with the boy. And the boy, as we know, is belonged to the clan. Iconfina was quite frightened, especially because he didn't understand what has happened or why he was in a Mufia, separated from his mother and family. Iconfina at that time was afraid, كان خايف, especially because he didn't understand what has happened. يعني هو ما عارف شو الحاصل. What's going on? Why am I? He was asking about him. He was asking himself, why am I brought here to Mufia? يعني ليش أنا جابوني موفيا؟ And why did they separate me from my mother? ليش أنا فصلوني من أمي وجابوني هنا؟ The eldest decided that the teenage boy will live in Okonkwo's house for 3 years. So the decision came from the leaders of the clan that this boy should live with Okonkwo for 3 years. And after that, they would take him and do something or give him to somebody else or whatever. So then they would decide something else. When Okonkwo was a child, a playmate called his father Agballah, which means a woman and also a man who has taken no title. يعني واحد في يوم من الأيام Okonkwo was playing with somebody. So this person called Okonkwo's father Agballah. It means he said to Okonkwo, your father was Agballah. It means that your father was like a woman. مع احترامي للwoman. Your father was like a woman. Means he has taken or he had taken no title. يعني ما كان عنده أي لقب. And he was coward. Okay, and he used to be afraid of war. كان بيخاف من الحروب. Okonkwo learned to hate everything his father loved, including gentleness as well as idleness. So that is why Okonkwo used to hate, used to avoid everything that his father did, everything that his father loved. أي شيء كان والده بيعمله أو بيحبه أكونكو كان بيتجنبه وبيعمل عكسه تماما, including gentleness, الكرم, and also idleness. Okay, واللي هي laziness. He also sees signs of laziness in his son Nawai. كان بيرى علامات الكسل in his or on his son Nawai. To purge himself of the reminder of his father, Okonkwo nags and beats Nawai daily. To purge means to purify. عشان يكفر عن أخطاء والده. زمان كان والده very coward and very lazy. So Okonkwo usually nags means talks more to his son, يعني بيتحدث معه كثير, and beats him also. كان بيضربه على طول عشان إيه؟ يكون شخص very brave. He works long hours on his farms and he works long hours on his farms and expects others to do the same. كان دائما أكونكو يعني likes working, فبيحب العمل, فبالتالي بيعمل لساعات طويلة في المزرعة. and expects, كان بيتوقع كل الناس يتشغلوا زيه, لكن no, because he was somebody else. He was a strong man, powerful man. But what about the others? Although the members of his family do not possess his strength, they work without complaint. بالرغم من أنه كان أفراد أسرته ما بيمتلكوا نفس القوة اللي بيمتلكها أكونكو, لكن بيشتغلوا من غير complaint. Why? Because if they ever complained, they would see and understand. لو أي حد شكى من التعب أو كذا, would see and understand. هو بيفهم شو بيعمل. So for now and then, should stop here. That is the end of chapter 2. Wait for chapter 3 next time. Bye. See you later.